Hi students, today I am here with another discussion of some basic concepts which includes first the rationality. So what is rationality? In some economic concepts we will be coming later that where it would be assumed that human beings are rational. So, what does it mean by rationality? It is an assumption in economic theory that human beings are rational. And what is rational thinking? Rationality means what is the meaning of rationality? It is the meaning that all the individual behaves rationally means they will be maximizing their utilities with all possible combinations of consumption. That is, whenever we are going to a market, say for buying any food items, so we are having lots of food items in front of us. Say we are purchasing a biscuit. Okay, so there are different companies in the market who are producing biscuits in an oligopoly market structure. There are a lot of producers who are producing biscuits, that is in the market various biscuits brand are available. So what is our rational thinking over here? If we are going to purchase any biscuit item, our first rationality will indicate that we will be purchasing that particular biscuit whose price is low but to taste is good. Within low price, I am getting the best quality of biscuit. So rationality means that I am actually maximizing my utility. Rational behavior means I am maximizing my utility through various combinations of products which has low cost but my utility is maximum. This is the basic meaning of rationality. While taking a purchasing decision, the consumer will select that particular combination from among the feasible alternatives. You can write it down. You can write down the definition of rationality. Rational behavior on the part of consumer implies that while taking a particular decision, a consumer will select that combination from among the feasible alternative which gives him highest satisfaction or highest utilities and is most preferred to him. This is known as utility maximization. So rational behavior basically implies the maximization of utility. Okay? And from producer's point, what is rationality? Producers will select that particular input combination to make the output and will sell the output in such a way that maximizes his profit. This is the rational behavior from the end of the producers. Okay, so in modern economics, we are seeing that two economic agents, consumers and producers, are both rational from their point of view. Okay, so this we have completed the rationality part. So right now we will be giving you another concept of what is stock and what is flow. Okay, in economics, whenever we will be proceeding in the next part of our whatever we may say income distribution or like this macroeconomics, we will be constantly dealing with these two facts, that is facts of stock and flow. So what is stock and what is flow? Flow concept is that it is basically measured with a specific time frame, and stock concept is measured without any time frame. Okay, so if we say that what is flow and what is stock, flow concept is basically dealing with the time, and stock concept is that it is not dealing with the time. Okay, it is always measured. A stock variable has no time dimension and a flow variable is always measured with a time dimension. Say my income is 500. If I say my income is 500, what does it mean? It does not have any meaning. So 500 in one day or in 1 month or in 1 year, that matters. So income is a flow concept. Okay. Say I'm saying that my income is 500 rupees per month. So it is having an implication that yearly I am getting 6,000 rupees. That is, my income is 6,000 rupees per year. So whenever income, we are mentioning any income concept, it's a flow concept, because it should be calculated within a time frame or within a time dimension. Clear? Clear. And right now we are, and stock concept is without time dimension. Stock is always without the time dimension. Okay. Flow variable is very important while we are measuring. It is measuring through time, and flow concept is basically without time. Okay. So what is a flow concept? In capital, stock, total wealth, total bank deposits, etc. flow concept. Okay. Concept like national income, total consumption, total investment, etc. are flow concepts, while the concept like total money supply, total capital stock, total wealth, total bank deposit are stock concept. Bank deposit, say suppose right at this moment I am getting my bank deposit as 5 lakhs rupees or say 3 lakhs rupees. It does not imply any time concept, because right at this moment I am getting this. Okay, but whenever we are mentioning any time, any income, that should be mentioned, that whether it's a day, per day income, per month income, or per year income. Fine? Is it clear? I think it's absolutely clear. So tomorrow we will be basically dealing with the basic concept of equilibrium. The part by part I am giving you all the concept of economics. Tomorrow we will be discussing the most critical part of the economics, that is dealing with what is equilibrium. Fine. And also I will give you the concept of economic models. Today I have discussed the concept of economic agents first, that is rational, their rational behavior, and stock and flow concepts. And tomorrow I will be going to the concept of equilibrium. Okay. Right now, till then, bye-bye, and tomorrow, not tomorrow, whenever we will be studying the next chapter or equation and identity like this, I will be doing the board work. Okay, fine. Thank you. Bye-bye.